he's a young boy. He might be 19 years old, but he's got a juvenile mind, and I'm not sure that our system should ever take someone quite that young and tell them that there's never any possibility that we can redeem the good parts of him. And so I'm bothered systematically by the thought of life without parole. And that's why, you know, at least the thought was that, you know, the second charge would have been more appropriate, because it would have given him the possibility of parole at the end of 30 years, and the possibility. And I think it's always better to have someone have some kind of possibility than to have no possibility. I think it's wrong for a system to tell people that they can never be reformed and that they can never be made a decent part of society. I think that every saint is a sinner, every sinner a saint, and there are a lot of good parts of Brock Junkemeyer that unfortunately the public isn't going to see. I understand the need for punishment. I understand what he has done, but I just believe philosophically that life without the possibility of parole is it's a very difficult thing for me.
Mm-hmm. And did you have conversations with the prosecuting attorneys about what of those two charges he would plead?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. And so that came out of those conversations?
Well, but yes, and of course they wouldn't accept a plea to anything other than count one. We would have accepted a plea to count two early on in the case, but they weren't willing to do that. They have a job to do. They see, you know, their job is to protect society, and Matt Frank and Bob Plesher are very good lawyers, and they're good folks, and they did their job.